you very much for that. Woo! Emily Katz killed it. Unbelievable. Listen, I walk across the stage, across a lot, so I hope the camera keeps up with me back and forth. Hope you keep up with me. I love walking. I'm a busy, hectic guy. Anyhow, yeah, there it is right there. America is the land of opportunity, and the Alliance is the best damn opportunity in America. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't Circuit Pity, and it ain't selling cell phones, and it isn't what I did as a kid, landscape, and I know that. This is the best opportunity in America, and you're here at the right place at the right time, and you see people like Emily Katz being transformed right before your eyes. I mean, I knew the kid when she was 14 years old, and look what she's blossomed into. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about my journey over the last 16 years with the Alliance and what has happened to me. You see, we get information at these meetings, and that information, if you listen and take it in, helps with a transformation that can take you to the top of this organization. But you have to take in the information and like Mark Aceta says, use it before you lose it. And you better be booked to go to the next event. Who's going to the next event right now? Tell me. Thank God I found the Alliance late in 2008. And I'm going to add to that, thank God it wasn't too late. So I'm going to read something to you. I mean, I've got books and books and books of journals that I wrote, and I'm going to share with you just 2 pages. Dear Father, why am I having these terrible financial troubles? Why, God? Why, God? I need your help. Please, Father. I can't do this anymore on my own. I'm spinning downward and out of control. What is it you want from me? What is it I can do more of? What is it I haven't not already done? Father, please forgive me for my sins. I want to be a better person. I need your help, Father. I love you. Why can't I find a big annuity sale? Why can't I find a buying customer? God, this ship is sinking fast. I am begging you, pleading with you to please help me. And because I read the Bible, I know Job. Not personally, but I know Job. So I speak to Job. Job, please help me understand. Speak to God on my behalf. Ask him to please save me. Then I speak to Jesus. And this same day, this same morning, Jesus, what is happening? Why am I losing all of it? Not only my career, not only my income, but my will to live. I need you today more than ever. I don't know what to do. I have so many bills to pay, and I don't have enough money to pay them. Father, I'm sitting here with a huge problem. Father, I love you, I need you. Please let my life end today. Take me from this earth. I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my grandkids, my brothers and sisters, my mom and dad, but I know they'll all be able to deal with my death, and at least I'll leave them something. I know they'll have memories of me, but at least I won't leave them I'll leave them financial freedom. God, please have someone murder me today. God, please have somebody hit me with a car today. God, please just take me. This is too overwhelming for me. Do you know what else I could be doing to make things better, more manageable, more productive? Please, God, I am down and out for the count. Take me home. So, some of you in this room right now are under so much weight. You're thinking some thoughts of what I was thinking. I don't know. Maybe you're just under so much burden, you don't know if this is real. You don't know if this is really the decision that will help you to move through life and to get things back under control financially and emotionally, whatever else is out there messing with you. But I'm living proof that this is real. Because if it wasn't for Andy Albright, if it wasn't for Jane Albright, if it wasn't for the Alliance, I would be dead. I would have taken my life. You see, I had and I still have it, a $3 million policy. And if you haven't seen my video called Crossroads, the Eric Bellaire story, Andy Albright was kind enough to make it, and it's on YouTube, and it's only 11 minutes long, so if you have 11 minutes one evening, instead of watching trash, you might want to do this and turn it into some cash. I don't know, because it could change your life. At least I think it can. It did me. But anyhow, the fact of the matter is that I called up the company I was with and said, listen, if I commit suicide, will you pay the death claim? Because I didn't know. And they said, yes, we will, but, and I hung up. And the but was they wanted me to talk to somebody about my thought process, right? I knew what they wanted to do. I don't want to get into all that, but I just want you to know what I was going through so you can understand what I did and how I transformed. So I went back and I looked at all the years of my income and all the years of helping families with the Alliance system, and I titled either year or years of a certain type of income earner that I think I was. And I think in 2009, let's title it what it was. I was a desperate income earner, man. By the way, I couldn't find it, but one of my journals I know I wrote it because I've read it before in front of a group. It says, God, please keep me honest. Please keep me ethical. Please help me do the right thing. Because you know that you could do the wrong thing. You know you could screw up a family's future and screw up a family's situation by not doing it right. And I had asked God to give me strength not to be a stupid idiot. Because I was a desperate income earner. I was a desperate income earner. But listen, the Marine Corps gave me a motto. Mine was not the reason why. Mine was just to do or die, semper fi. See, in the Marine Corps, they said jump, we said how high. We didn't say why. We just did it. Andy Albright said dial, I dialed. Andy Albright said smile, I smiled. Andy Albright said run, I ran. He said read, I read. He said work, I worked. He tells you what to do, not because he wants to say, look at him. No, he does it because, damn it, look at that man go. Look what he's doing now because he's listening. So listen, in 2009, that desperate man who used to make over $250,000 a year wanted to take his life to give his family $3 million, made $150,000. Woo! Not bad for a 42-year-old fart. And by the way, back then Andy didn't give us the keys to no car. He didn't get this is what do they call it, an analogy or another word, I don't know the word, but he didn't give us the keys to a car. He gave us a 10-speed bicycle. And we got on it and we rode that thing all over town, man. We were trying to do what we could with it. We didn't have what we have today. Today, we hand you the keys to a Ferrari, man. Holy crap. What we have today is unbelievable, what we had back in 2009. I earned my first trip to St. Martin. Didn't even know where St. Martin was. And I learned how to pronounce it when I was there because I thought it was St. Martin. Oh, it's St. Martin. And by the way, going through what I was going through, making 150 grand and winning that trip to St. Martin, not even knowing I won it, we didn't have ARC. We didn't have the communication we have today. I didn't know I even won it. But my house got foreclosed that year. We lost our house. Well, let's move forward. 2010 to 2012, I call myself a determined income earner. You know why? I was determined not to ever want to feel like dying again. I didn't want to go back to that feeling of wanting to die because I was financially unable to take care of my family. I was determined never to feel like wanting to die again. I was determined to win the war on poverty. I was willing, I was able, and I was ready. How many of you are ready to win the war on poverty? How many of you are willing? How many of you are able? And how many of you are ready? Well, 2010 being a determined income earner, I made $183,000. 2011 being a determined income earner, I made $211,000. 2012 being a determined income earner, I made $243,000. I earned a trip to on a Silver Sea, 6-star cruise, a 6-star cruise. I never knew they even existed. My cabin was 1,800 square foot. Holy crap. The next year, we want a trip to Fiji. Then we want a trip to Aruba. By the way, in 2010, my wife had a major surgery. Oh, in 2011, we were forced to move because after our house got foreclosed on, I moved into another house where the guy had to sign a lease so our daughter could graduate the high school she was in, but he had in the lease, which I didn't realize, if I sell the home, you need to move. Well, he sold the home. Damn him. And we had to move. And we didn't really have money to do it at the time and have to put a deposit and all this because we were still catching up on everything else we had. I mean, guys, I have 8 kids. Come on, man. Yes, I know how to control that. My mom and dad had 14. They taught me well. I'm just letting you know what we went through. 2012, my daughter moved to Ireland. 2012, I made 243 grand. But you don't tell me that you as a parent, you're going, oh my God, my daughter's leaving the country. She's going with a man that we hardly even know, and she's leaving the country. So that was on our mind. We dealt with it. Oh, now I'm 2013 to 2016. People think I have enthusiasm. God inside. It's true. And that was an enthusiastic income earner. We got better and started making more cheddar. Our future was looking all bright. We came out of the darkness and into the light of day. We started duplicating, associating, and edifying more than ever before. You know, there's been some horror stories talked about on stage up here, and I remember one. I went to Texas to do 3 hotspots, and I flew in and I landed, and I called my wife and said, I'm here safe and sound. I'm headed to the rental car counter. I get to the rental car counter, and the lady says, we can't give you a car. I said, what are you talking about? That's my reservation right there. She goes, yeah, but your driver's license expired. I said, what? What? What do you mean, what? I said, what? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, what do I do? I don't know. You ever heard of a bus? I made a commitment to Andy Albright to do those 3 hotspots. I didn't call Andy up and cry. I just got on a bus and was that guy, that Greyhound. And you ever done a Greyhound? It's not exactly the kind of people you want to find to get in the life insurance industry. And sometimes, you know. Oh, boy. Anyhow, that was fun. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. 2013, I earned $287,000. We had our 10th grandbaby born. 2014, $323,000. We won a trip on the Oasis and we bought a new home. 2015, I earned $504,000. We won a trip to the Greek Isle, and our daughter got married at her dream wedding at Walt Disney World, $73,000. No, it cost me my backyard swimming pool. I'm telling you, I mean, I love the photos of the wedding, but if she ever divorces that guy, I'm telling you what. And I did not know they weren't having kids at the time. That's another thing. You know, we gave an investment for future generations, and they are not having kids. That's a bad investment right there. In 2016, we earned $410,000, won a trip to Banff, Canada, one of the most beautiful places on earth, oh my God. And my wife had another major surgery. Okay, my wife says, why are you telling them I had major surgeries? For those of you that have known us, my wife got diagnosed with kidney disease. And she's had 6 kidney surgeries. For those of you who've known us, my wife's had 2 knee replacements. For those of you who've known us, my wife had an appendix explode. She's also sitting in the front row going, stop, stop. Okay, I'm sorry, let's go on. I just want to know what I deal with. Oh, wait, what happened in 2017 to 2018? Oh, wait, like Jane Albright says, everybody goes through a season. I became a disappointed income earner. I was that guy who started to cry, and as a result, my business started to die. Well, you know, when you only have 2 legs and you lose them, you're going like, why did they leave? And that's what I did, and I started to cry because I had 1 leg that left in a shambles and tried to rip us off and another leg that left. You know, and why? I mean, we thought we built relationships. We thought, like Jane says, they'd put the knife in the back and just, you know, and it happens. We needed to move on. But during that turbulent time, because of the alliance system, in 2017, I still earned $408,000. In 2017, I still earned our Mediterranean cruise. In 2017, we still saw our 11th grandbaby born. In 2018, we earned $390,000, earned a trip to Hawaii. I fell off my roof and broke 2 ribs. I mean, yeah, I did. Then I put up Christmas lights again. I pay somebody to do that, damn it. Yeah, that's the last time I was cheap at putting up Christmas lights. But then something happened in 2019, 2024. Because you guys have all heard me talk about it. I became a passionate income earner. And what it was something really silly that, you know, your brain, that's why Andy wants you coming to these meetings. Andy wants you coming to these events because they talk about it. Even Jeff Bright talks about it. So at a moment's time, something finally snaps, something clips, and just fires off and goes boom, and it brightens up your day and goes, oh my God, I'm seeing it. I discovered we were essential personnel. Not only because of COVID, which happened in 2020, but in 2019, Andy grabbed a select few of us. And he did something totally amazing, totally out of this world. Him and Jane said, you guys are important to the future of our company. And we're gonna give you something that you just don't get anywhere else in life. We're giving your family a legacy. We're giving your family a gift of a legacy. And I was one of those few chosen. And there's some in this audience that were part of that chosen. And I tell you right now, I knew at that moment, something clicked in my head. I've got to do more. I've got to be more. I've got to give more. Look what he just gave us. Look what he just gave our children and the generational wealth because of this legacy gift. For those of you who got the legacy gift, just say, yeah! Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Andy and Jane Albright. And then COVID rolled around, and everybody in town was closing down. People were going out of business, and the government said, the only people that are allowed to work are essential personnel, police officers, nurses, doctors, fire department, financial service professionals. So my wife made me a mask that said, essential personnel on the mask. I should have put it on the back of my shirt. It's essential personnel. I should have put a thing on top of my car with a light, everything. I didn't do all that, but I should have. Boy, I tell you what, I did not stop working. I got fired up because not only did Andy Albright say we were essential to the business and his company, but the government of the United States of America said, during this horrible time, we need you. We need you. Because our population still needs you. And I'm telling you what now, right now, people think during COVID, we all went and just laid down and died because our business no. 2019, I made $390,000 and earned a trip to Paris the following year. We got the gift of legacy. In 2020, $313,000. It did take a dip, but $313,000, are you kidding me? That's more than I used to make. And then I won a trip to Aruba. My mom died of COVID. 2021, made $423,000, earned a trip to Cancun. I got COVID 2 times. Next year, 2022, earned $520,000, won a trip to Ireland. We didn't get to go on because somebody had an appendix burst the day before. That year, my dad died. 2023, made $542,000. Won a trip to Alaska. My daughter-in-law died. 39 years old. 2024, the year, what day's today, Fitz? August 4th. How many more months are left in the year? 4? I've already earned 4, 5? There's 5 months left in the year. I've already earned $400,000. I've already earned the trip to Cabo San Lucas. I don't plan on giving up the extension that I'm on pace to earn for those of you looking at the top 10. You ain't taking my spot. Estate planning or no, you ain't taking my spot. Because I'm doing an estate plan next month myself. You know, to pop one off in my head, wait till they get a load of me. My sister lost a son, so we lost a nephew. And my sister lost a daughter, so we lost a niece. But my mantra became, I'm a difference maker. And now we really are enjoying Andy Albright's pie. If you don't know what pie is, it's prosperity, inspiration, and eternity. And that's what the Alliance offers you, the opportunity to enjoy the pie. Prosperity, inspiration, and eternity. What is a difference maker? Which my evolution, my transformation, what's happened to me over the last 16 years is I've become a difference maker. What is a difference maker? An ordinary person who accomplishes extraordinary things by creating positive change in his or her community and in the lives of others. Andy Albright is a difference maker. Emily Katz is a difference maker. Fitz is a difference. Come on, we got difference makers. Terry and Tia Edwards are difference makers. Mike and Noel are difference makers. We want you to be a difference maker. Difference makers don't have to be famous. Me and Bobby had a little bit of an argument last night. She thinks I have an ego. I said, I don't got an ego. What do you mean? I'm Googling it. What's ego? I'm Googling it. What does it mean not to have an ego? I'll be honest with you, when I Googled what is not to have an ego and what it is to have an ego, you want to have an ego. Because if you don't have an ego, the Google says it's anyhow. But I'm going like, you think I want to be famous? I don't want to. You think I want to have fame? And yes. I said, okay. Difference makers can be parents, coaches, good friends, and even insurance agents. Be the difference maker today God created you to be. How to be a difference maker. Show you truly care and start to share with people everywhere who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. Check this out. I loved Cafe last night. And it reminds me of that because he told people who he was, what he did, and how he can help them. And how does he help them? His help is his voice. His help is his inspiration. His help is his ability to just make you feel wonderful. So what do we do? So you have a choice. Andy Albright always talks about choices. You could choose to snooze and continue to drink booze and lose. Or you have a choice to rejoice and let people out there hear your voice and tell them, for God's sakes, who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And I'm gonna go over that with you if you don't understand what I mean, but every person, including the people on the bus, yes, but I learned it too late. There could have been a winner on that bus. I was on the bus. Somebody else could have had an expired driver's license going like, what am I on this bus for? But you're right, Noel, I didn't take the opportunity. By the way, who would like to be a difference maker? Because, I wear a band that says, be a difference maker, but hey, wait. There's something on here you got to be prepared to bear before you die. I have it on there, so you're reminded about death every day. Okay, well, be a difference maker. Be a difference maker. Don't worry, I got more, and this time we'll go over here. Top 8 reasons we need to be, top 8 reasons to be a life insurance difference maker. You heard Brian Rojas in his kind introduction. So check it out. Many Americans have no life insurance at all. And if that happens to somebody that's in your orbit, you know what your orbit is? If that happens to somebody on your watch, I don't know how you can put your head on your pillow at night. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Many Americans have a policy, but they're spending way too much for what they have. And if you don't believe that, just talk to anybody who has a Prime American policy. Or an AIL policy they got in the last 5 years. I'm just saying what's out there is out there, you know. Many Americans have a policy, but they have weaknesses in their policy and they're not aware of those weaknesses. They don't realize the face amount's gonna get cut in half at a certain age. They don't realize it's gonna be over at a certain age. They don't realize it's gonna skyrocket at a certain age. They don't realize they must die in a plane on the Delta Airlines of an accident. Are you kidding me? You didn't know it was an accidental death policy that you had to be on an airplane to get? Come on. Many Americans have a policy, but they don't have enough to truly help those left behind. Come on. How do you find this out? How do you find it out? You tell everybody who you are, what you do, how you can help them, sit with them like Brian Rojas does, and do a policy review. Do a needs analysis. Be kind. Don't leave a family in a bind. Many Americans have been told they can't get a policy because of some health issues. Well, as far as I know, thanks to Andy Albright, Jim Henson, Gina Hawks, and all the great products that we have here at the Alliance, we can cover anybody again. I can say it again, from 0 to 85, as long as they're still alive. And till 89, as long as their health is fine. Many Americans have a policy through an employer, and we all know what that is worth. We all know what that's worth, right? I mean, come on, I work for corporate America. You've all heard the company, Circuit Pity. I mean, listen, if you're working for Payless still and you think you got good insurance, fine. If you work for Toys R Us, you got good insurance, fine. There's gonna be a day. If you work for Pier 1 Imports, it's fine, but there'll be a day. They already happened. Sears, yeah. You don't got nothing, folks. You got nothing, nothing. Many Americans are military and misinformed regarding military final expense benefits. Heck, I'm a Marine. I'm a United States Marine, and I didn't know what I didn't know until 5 years into this industry because I thought I got buried and cremated for free and put somewhere for free, and that is not true. Many Americans just got married, bought a home, retired, or actively looking for life insurance. Sound familiar? Lead. When we invest in leads and speak with everyone we meet and greet every day on the street, we are making a difference. And if you do it right, you're having fun and making money. Top 8 reasons we need to be a difference maker when it comes to Medicare. How many of you out there sell Medicare? How many out there want to sell Medicare? Okay. By the way, Medicare people buy final expense people buy Medicare people go to estate plans, seminars, estate seminar people want Medicare people buy annuity people buy Medicare people have grandkids have people who have Medicare. Am I getting the point? Okay, just making sure. Many Americans are aging into Medicare and actively looking for an agent. Many Americans already have Medicare A and B, but nothing else because they are confused. Many Americans have supplemental plan and not aware of a no-cost MAPD plan with a 1-year trial. Many Americans currently have an MAPD plan and not aware they get more from a plan change. Many Americans currently are on Medicaid and not aware of D-SNP plans. Many Americans qualify for Medicaid and are not aware they can get a D-SNP plan because they can get on Medicaid. Many Americans are military with TRICARE and VA benefits and are not aware of military MA plans. And many Americans just moved into your area and are actively seeking an agent and a plan change. You ever heard of a lead? All you're doing is talking to them before they waste the time spending in the lead. When we invest in leads and speak with everyone we meet and greet on the street, we are and having fun and making money. I mean, if you can't have fun doing this, come on. What are you? Come on. I have so much fun. I love being told no. I love being told, get off my property. I love it, man. I go, yes, sir. He's never seen a Marine skip until he sees me. Yes, sir. I love it when they hang up on me. Click. Hi, I'm sorry, we got disconnected. I love it. I love it when they hang up on me again. You're damn right. Oh, it's so funny. They're lions over the phone. Click. 2 days later, you're at the door. Come in. Were you the same moron? Come on, you can make it fun. If you make it hard, if you make it misery, what the pastor said this morning, Pastor Biggers, you don't have faith. Because the reason you're going through that is God wants to see how you handle it and to see how you grow from it. And you can see what I put in the book. Yeah, I was struggling too. But this family, this system, Andy Albright, Jane Albright, taught me how to have fun, make money, and make a difference. Top 8 reasons I was able to become a difference maker with the Alliance, and you can too. Who else in the room says they want to be a difference maker? There you go. Here you go. Here you go. So check it out. I'm out. Here, I'll throw mine off my wrist. You know, hey, this is true. This is true. I keep these in my car, in my case, because I have clients. I love it when clients look at that and say, hey, you play baseball? Hey, you play basketball? I say, no, it just says I make over $500,000 a year because I'm good at what I do. They go, we want you. Yeah, I'm good at what I do, and I care about my families a lot. But they go, what's that? Or what's that? I say, this is being a difference maker before you die. Oh, can I have it? I say, sure, you can have it. And I put another one on when I get in my car. I make a new bracelet every year, and I send out to the team as we hire them. This year's bracelet is don't, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Do more in 2024. Don't, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Don't, coulda, woulda, shoulda your way into 2025. Please, God, don't, coulda, woulda, shoulda. That's why I said, I gotta do the East A plan before the end of the year. Because if it gets to 2025, I'm gonna sit there and say, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. But I'm doing it. Mentorship, unbelievable. There was a guy up here, by the way, if he's still in the room, Sergeant Major, Corporal Bellaire. 25 years Marine, recruiter 10 years. I remember his story. Getting out, coming on board, going to be on a great organization. Jason Ogamathis, fantastic difference makers. He said, and he's right. The Marine Corps, and I'm sorry, you soldiers and you airmen and you space cadets out there and you sailors, and we don't have any space cadets in the room. I don't know. Anyhow, they're not retired yet, I guess. But he said the Marine Corps is the most elite military in the United States of America with elite training and elite mentorship. And he came and sat through this weekend, this one weekend, and said, this is by far better than the Marine Corps. Our leadership, the relationships that you build by coming to these events. Let me hear it again. How many of you are going to Orlando? That sounds like the whole dang room, so I'm gonna make sure I see you when I'm there, because if you aren't there, I'm coming to your home. We should hot knock those people who don't show up. We build partnerships, unbelievable partnerships with Crossline, with carriers. We build relationships. We have the leadership, the mentorship. These ships will sail you to success. These ships, I love these ships. And I'm a Starship fan. Anyhow, 8 steps to success. You got to embrace it, and God will grace it. You got to know the 8 steps to success. You got to do the 8 steps to success. You got to work the 8 steps to success. It's got to be in your DNA. They're not there to look at. They're not there to say, look, Ma, no hands, and I'm not moving. No, it's look, Ma, no hands. I'm following 8 steps to success. And I'm on path to do what I'm supposed to do. We have leads. Come on, folks. If you want leads, we got bang, bang. Man, I first heard that and I went like this. Some Marine Corps training in me. Bang, bang. We got ARC. Oh my God, I love ARC. ARC. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah. One more. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, I do love ARC. ARC has led me. You know what the ARC did for mankind? It saved us. You know what ARC's done for the Alliance? It's made us more profitable. And then we've got teamwork. We get rid of team jerk and we got teamwork. Okay. I've got 30 seconds. Any questions? You know, every time I get on stage, I don't take it lightly. I love Andy Albright. I love Jane Albright. I love serving this family. But every time I get on stage, I toss and turn all night going, oh my God, 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 oh my God. My wife goes, you okay? Oh my God, 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 oh my God. But with my last 6, 5, 4, have a great weekend, and we'll see you in Orlando.